compliment.
A compliment?
Oh,
Nigga, you look alright or whatever.
no clearance.
Apple done changed the game for niggas with this new software drop, bro. Niggas can edit and delete text. Bro, you can't catch niggas. If a nigga caught doing anything through text message, he a fool.
Yeah.
Absolutely anything.
So toxic niggas is up by 10.
You accidentally sent a dick pic to your mother? Delete that.
What?
You accidentally sent a dick pic to your grandma?
Wow.
Delete that.
How does that happen? I've always been curious. Like, y'all don't double check the name at the. You know what I mean?
I had a homeboy once that accidentally sent a dick pic to somebody that he worked with.
Oh.
And he had to drive to their house and was like, "Don't open up your text." and
Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, I would fucking die.
He sent it to the wrong person.
Damn.
That's why I saw you do it on Snapchat. Nobody does that shit.
That's what he did it on Snapchat. He said, "Oh, don't open the snap. Don't open the snap. I'll open the snap and then leave it."
But yo, okay, I got to look more into the new update. But should they let you know if somebody screenshot the message too?
No.
Hell
yeah. No, leave that alone.
Yeah,
leave that alone. No, you gotta think about it for yourself. So when you want to screenshot a message, you don't want them to know you screenshot their message.
Oh, that's valid. That's valid.
Yeah, that's why I said no.
But that screen record go crazy.
That screen record. Screen record. That's how you get some shit.
Hey, I want to see it in live time. You know.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the No Clearance Podcast. I am your host, Tyler, here with my brother from another, Jay. Jay, how you doing?
I'm good, chilling, living a dream.
To those that have been living under a rock, haven't seen our latest Instagram posts,
and
we
TikTok
have
posts.
been making moves. Okay, we are excited today because we officially have a third co-host.
Talk that shit. Shit. Come on.
She is host of Dare to Talk.
Yep.
Snaps.
She is a queen, of course.
Yes.
Period.
She greatly balances masculine and feminine energy.
Talk to me. Yep.
To the T.
Talk your shit.
None other than Khadijah in the building. What's up with you?
They so damn stupid.
I had it ready.
I appreciate that. I appreciate you having it today.
Y'all, after, it's funny because we discussed this about 3 months ago.
Yeah.
And both of the significant women in our lives was like, y'all need to just bring Khadijah on as third.
Because they know real niggas when they see it,
They did say that.
That's yeah. But niggas like to take their time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Do I know? Don't I know it?
Niggas like to take their time. And that's just how it go, man. I don't know how to explain why this hadn't happened earlier.
You know what? But I'm a firm believer in divine timing. It's all the timing. It just aligns so well,
Yeah.
Well, let's first ask Khadijah, how are you doing?
I'm alive. I don't know if y'all could tell. I got me a little tan. Okay.
Your superpowers are back.
Hey, Jalen, I found this browning lotion. It smells like teriyaki sauce, but it gets you cooked. Yeah, it does. But it does the job. Me and Jalen struggle with getting melanin in the summer.
Yeah, color.
Interesting.
Sometimes we look like uncooked chicken for the majority of the year. So summertime is like me and Jalen's time to shine.
Yeah, that's when we get our superpowers.
Mm-hmm.
See, I got the I consistently get the farmer's tan, so I look like I'm wearing
a
a
t-shirt.
Nigga, that's
my shirt
because
off.
you don't know how to. You don't know how.
You don't know how to wear a wife beater?
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say.
It itches.
He always wears.
Speaking of wife beaters,
how does a wife beater itch?
Speaking of wife beaters, we have to. I gotta ask Jay about this Instagram post. I don't know, Khadijah, if you saw this shit last week, but this nigga It was a picture of him from the back with the white beater on.
I did not see it.
What was the purpose?
It was a cool picture.
This thing?
God.
No, cool and picture. He put it, but okay, I get if you put it on your Instagram page, right? But the nigga put it on the no clearance page and the no clearance clothing Instagram page.
Are you talking about Jalen?
Yes.
Oh, Jay.
I didn't put it on the no clearance page. I didn't put it on the no clearance page.
It's on clothing.
Oh, because I added the hat. Because I had the hat on.
But you can't even see the hat.
I tagged the hat
in the picture. This the funniest. I was like, my nigga really looking like Uncle Jay.
I tagged
he looked like if he looked like he right there at the grill. You know what I'm saying? Hey, my nigga, what you want? I got steaks right here ready for you.
Not right at the grill.
But I fucks with it. Nah, on a serious note, I can't do white beaters, man. This shit just uncomfortable to you, boy.
That just sounds off. You know what? But that makes sense coming out of Tyler. Like that sounds like some shit he would have a problem with.
Everything itches on him. It's not.
Hey, Tyler. Right now. I know we on this podcast. Do you lotion after you shower?
Nah, he got psoriasis.
Partly.
What the fuck is partly?
You don't lotion after the shower?
I partly lotion after the shower.
How the hell? No. Break that down for the black people. How do you partly lotion after you shower?
Here's the thing that with my psoriasis comes medications and things like that I lotion like in the morning, you know what I'm saying? Or like I'll put on the medication at night. But in some parts, how niggas supposed to lotion his back? That shit be itching. How's it?
You got a spouse. You are not fucking serious, my nigga.
Bruh.
That don't
count. Hey, no.
Last time I lotioned my back.
My wife
my whole back
sleep. My wife be that daggone sleep.
You don't need to lotion your whole back.
You can't reach. You don't even. It sounds like you don't even try.
Reach my lower back. You just need your lower back and their top shoulders. The middle of your back don't matter. That's the only actual part of your body. It's okay. Nobody sees it.
First off, you ain't in my skin. I
can't.
Know who you giving this advice,
I'm a wide nigga.
Tyler, I'm just gonna say this for the culture. Yeah, you got a lotion, bro.
Yeah,
like you really gotta take care of yourself. Yeah.
No, I'll tell you this. Here's the thing. I faithfully lotion my face. I faithfully wash my face at night.
I would hope so, because I would hate for you to look like what was this? Dave Chappelle, you know.
Everything else, no, but no cap. The white beater just really uncomfortable to me.
No, white beaters be itchy. White beaters.
No, Jalen. When do they be itchy? When you're ashy and you're not lotion.
No.
Joes be uncomfortable.
No, some white beaters are itchy. Like they.
Y'all are getting them five below white beaters.
No,
I'm confused.
Saying. Like it depends. Depends. If you get a polo white beater, them don't itch. Polo ones don't itch.
Because it's you got to get you some quality.
Yeah,
hey,
but nobody want to pay all that money for no damn wife beater.
This is the problem. This is the problem in the community. People don't want to pay for the quality.
Let me tell you about the last time I wore white beater. Let me tell you what happened.
I stick with my Hanes.
It was my
brother's. Hanes is not a bad way to go.
It was my brother's birthday. I'll never forget this, right? It was my brother's birthday. I had this in a polo over it. I was wearing it all day, but it was fucking muggy outside, like humid as shit, like DMV humid. I don't know if you've experienced DMV humid, but it's just sticky. It's like you could be in the car for 2 minutes. You could step outside for 2 minutes and you're just sweating for no reason, right? You could be standing completely still, sweating, beating up. Shit's crazy. And the whole day I was like, damn, like this shit's sticky, right? The next day, mind you, I'm not even wearing the white beater. The next day I'm outside eating lunch and I'm just like, my whole body, midsection just itching. Like itching so bad it was painful. Nick, I had to call and get a doctor's appointment. And look, I had a rash that was shaped like my white beater. I had to get steroids. I had to take some steroids.
That's kind of crazy.
That's trauma, bro.
That is kind of crazy.
What makes you think I'm gonna do this shit again?
Either. But he don't even wear tank tops. He don't even wear cutoffs.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying, Tyler? You can't. Farmatins ain't it. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Tank tops or cutoffs. The man don't like not having a shirt on.
I just feel insecure with cutoffs. I don't know what the fuck it is.
What? Are you insecure about your arms?
No, not really. It just I don't know. I just feel
don't like
naked.
having
I
his
feel
arms
naked
too.
without the sleeves.
It sounds like you don't like having your arms out, which is fine. I mean, I'm not a big fan of my arms.
You don't
either,
you. Sometimes you gotta let your arms breathe, man.
Yeah, especially summertime, Tyler. It's too hot.
In the summer.
Let it get a breeze. You know what I'm saying?
Do a cutoff. Just do a cutoff. Cut the sleeves off an old T-shirt. That's how you save.
It really just never. I'm gonna be honest with you, y'all. Look, it just don't feel right. I'm not finna change now. It just don't feel right.
See, that's that old nigga mentality.
What?
That's that old nigga mentality. You ever talk to somebody old, especially a minority? They be like, well, it's already too fucking late. I've been doing this for 60-some years. That's the attitude Tyler has. Oh my God. That's dangerous.
You was like, it just don't feel right.
And the funny shit is, my wife be like, oh, you should wear woo-doo-woo-doo. I'm like, no. This is not happening. I'm a T-shirt nigga.
I am a T-shirt nigga with no undershirt.
The day I die.
How do you feel with a button up, no undershirt?
That's kind of dirty.
I wear V-neck.
Hey, Tyler. Yeah.
Tyler, you gotta get some more confidence in your body, my brother.
Yeah.
Cause
it's not, but it doesn't sound like it's his body. It's literally like it's a comfort.
It's comfort level.
Hey, we can tap into.
I'll go to the beach, take my shirt off.
It's a comfort thing, Jalen. It ain't because
this shit ain't got nothing to do with. It has nothing to do with me and my body.
So you never.
Okay, Megan. Body, yada, yada, yada.
So you never do when you go to the beach, wear the button up with just leave it unbuttoned till you get to the beach.
No, I did that on my honeymoon. I
feel like you did that more so to stunt. I don't think you did that.
I wore a button.
You know what I mean? I feel like when niggas do that, they trying to be like, got a little change.
Like just for regular shit and giggles. No, I just fucking wear a T-shirt when I get there, take my shirt off.
That's the only time I do it. When I go to the beach or the pool, I wear a button up and then leave it unbuttoned.
While at the pool, just to walk around.
It's an easy cover up. It's like a cover.
This shit don't make no sense to me.
Like a cover.
I can't.
No, the walk to the beach and walk out of the beach, like from the side.
Okay.
I'm
gonna let y'all live. It don't make. It's not math.
You know how
you're trying to convince. Hey, bro, we gotta move on. We gotta move on.
Hey, when Jalen starts to get irritated,
like a shawl, it's like, you know how y'all have the fucking net things that you put over your fucking bikinis.
Okay. Hey, you got it, friend. You got it.
Thank you, Khadijah. Thank you. Because this has been a long.
This is a supporting group, right? We're gonna uplift you.
Look, I take comfort over style, like a lot. I am comfort over style any day of the week. That's just what the fuck I do. Man, what the fuck is we talking about today? All right, let's first off talk about the situation. Michael B. Jordan. I'm sorry, my brother.
Lori Harvey, another dub.
Hey,
she out here breaking niggas' hearts. Love to see it.
I saw this Instagram post on Sunday, and I refused to tell my wife what happened. That's how much, because she loved Michael B. Jordan. I was like, I ain't even gonna tell her.
Back on the market.
And she told me the next day. I was like, that's crazy. I was like, I can't believe it for real. But I was like, I'll be damned. Let me tell you something about this. I had a couple opinions. For one,
nothing new.
Niggas can't win.
Yeah, City Girls, we up by 15. Not even, we up by 1,000.
You telling me
a cool down.
A producer, major actor, he doing good in his life, can't keep. I don't even know what Lori.
And she said, "Your mom's a hoe." That's fine.
But also,
man, you know
who would want to be the son-in-law of Steve Harvey?
I would.
Hey.
That'd be great.
I honestly feel like he would put you onto mad game. What's the problem with that?
But I don't know, man. I don't know, because that's ego checking. That's ego checking to the highest level. I have to ego check myself with my father-in-law sometimes. And it's not because me and my father-in-law, it's the whole see, because it'll be situations when it's the time for me to step up and be a man, and next thing you know, your wife be like, I'm gonna call my daddy. Like, what the fuck? I'm right here.
Oh yeah, I hate that. I hate it.
You know, but you know what? They call their fathers because the fathers could do it. Some of y'all niggas ain't really up here, right? And so y'all think y'all could do shit you can't.
You gotta give niggas a chance.
No, I'm not gonna give you a chance. Because if I know your ass does not know how to do the grout in the bathroom, I want you to fuck up the grout. Right?
Listen. How you think they daddy learned?
Thank you. Yes.
She said, I want to do the fucking grout. Let me do it.
Jada do that all the time. She called her father over to measure the floor for the rug. I got measuring tape. I got it. I was sitting there looking at this. I was looking at this. I was like, I look like a bitch.
Damn, I never thought of it like that.
Khadijah, can you imagine?
Every time I see your father now, I talk about things I've done around the house.
All right, Jalen ran. Open the box. Jalen got to get some stuff off his chest.
I'm getting hot.
Bro, Lori Harvey imagine her calling Steve Harvey to the crib and he just walk in. So you needed my help, huh? It might be right there. Like,
honestly, and he's a comedian, so he would be on some slick shit too. Like he's gonna open his mouth and say some shit.
Bro, there's nothing worse.
Hey.
Ain't nothing worse, man. But I mean, shout out to the fathers that are always there for their daughters. But boy, if you, as a man,
shout out to the daughters that don't got a daddy. Say daddy issues.
If you got to deal with the father, you ego check.
Daddy issues and lack of presence.
This episode is brought to you by the good people at No Clearance. All right, go to noclearancepod.com/shop. We have merchandise for you to wear. Please support the brand. Okay, we got our new clearance collection. All right, with the Defy the Trends, Be the Standard shirts, as well as the No Clearance shirt and the Superior No Clearance shirt with the dad hats. Dad hats are selling big. Okay. So please make sure you go to noclearancepod.com/shop. Buy you some merch to support the podcast so we can get bigger and better every week. Thank you. Back to the show.
That's a combo.
Everybody got daddy issues. I was just thinking about that.
Everybody does not have daddy issues, Jalen.
Everybody got an issue with their dad.
No, they don't.
It's not.
People...
You don't know it. It's just the fact that, bro, a lot of parents, the last generation went through a lot of shit that they tried to cover up but never confronted. So then we kind of dealing with that.
Okay. But you think everybody got daddy issues though?
Yeah, I feel like everybody got some type of issue with their father, even if it's the smallest, littlest thing that don't mean anything. Like I'm thinking, like there's levels to it. Like an issue being as little as like I don't like when he yells at me when I fuck up. But like, what do you expect? You fucked up. Like little things. Like that's not gonna fuck you up.
Jalen's gonna be great. He's doing great.
But that's not gonna fuck you up. But then like it's different. It's just there's levels to it. I feel like everyone got an issue with their father at some point.
Yeah, I mean, I got my fair share, right?
Some issues don't fuck you up.
Shout out to my dating life. You know, that's going great. Thanks, Dad. Shout out to you.
Holla at your boy. I mean, not again.
Khadijah, do you have like
I'll answer the phone. I'll answer the phone more often.
Khadijah, do you have like a male figure you talk to about your dating life? What?
A male figure I talk to. I got a couple dudes that I refer to.
Just run niggas by. Be like,
you two being two of them. Yeah, I like to get different perspective. Like I like talking to y'all, right? Because y'all got the like engaged, married. Yeah. There's also people think I'm crazy for this, but there's an ex I am cool with, and we'll like talk about shit, and it's cool. It's fucking annoying because he'll say shit that it's like, hey, remember you didn't do that? Right? Remember you were a piece of shit? So he's now evolved. But yeah, I also have like cousins. Because for me, sometimes I'm just like, hey, maybe I need to tune into the male perspective. Maybe I'm just, pussy power and I'm not able to like click into it. But half the time, a bitch is right. So I will say
men
that.
are very complicated. We're very easy beasts to tame.
I think that's what it is. I overthink things, and it's like, no, he just,
Yeah, men are very easy to tame.
Yeah, y'all are simple creatures. Heavy on simple.
Very, very simple.
Literally.
We get done what needs to get done when it's time to get it done.
Simple. Not always, right? Not always. Sometimes. The timing is off.
Simple's key to life, though. That's key.
Sometimes the timing is fucking off.
Honestly, I'm just happy I was able to say that without stumbling.
Nice. Good job, Jalen.
I'm proud of myself.
Oh, God.
All right, well, Lori Harvey back on these.
You're doing a lot of fucking laughing this episode.
Lori Harvey back on these streets. She might go and get a BBL. I'm just transitioning.
Why would she need a BBL?
You know what's
crazy? You talk about my transitions.
That transition was horrible.
That was the worst transition I ever heard in my life.
Like, if anything, you could have talked about Pilates and then
you could have been like,
God. That was horrible.
You could have been like, speaking of BBL.
Yeah. Like Pilates that's working on your body, and then you be like, no. You already fucked up. You
could have been like, hey, does that Lori Harvey have a BBL?
Body,
you could have asked her. No, she ain't got no damn BBL.
Hey, I need Candy to keep the track, right?
Khadijah, would you get a BBL?
Candy, huh?
Would you get a BBL?
Me? Yeah. Shit, if there's a listener on here that wants to pay for Casey's BBL, I'll drop my Cash App, my Venmo, my Zelle, whatever you need. I prefer lipo. I really want lipo 360 because them bitches that got BBL, the ass ain't proportionate to the body, and you'll walk around looking like Ant's life. You know what I mean? It's not cute.
Like walk around like an ant.
Yeah, and Kim, certain shit she wear, you got a diaper booty, babe. Nobody wants to talk about it, but it's a diaper booty. Nobody wants that shit. I'm good.
Sometimes they look like them troll dolls.
Literally,
that's what they be looking like.
And them oh my God, remember that Christmas, Jalen, where my Gabby got the fucking doll and
the
we were
doll with the BBL.
I was like, hey, this is not okay out there promoting the fuck out of this.
They got her little sister a doll with a BBL, Tyler.
BBL, Tyler to the T of BBL. Like, that shit was not natural.
What's that promoting the young girls?
To get your body done and then be on IG.
That's kind of fucked up.
I think it's time, Jay, we talk about New York. It's time we discuss New York.
Oh, yeah. When we was,
so
let's talk about
first
these
of all,
horrible BBLs.
Okay. I'm gonna put this on me.
Some of the worst BBLs.
This is a better transition.
So I like strip clubs. I just enjoy my time in strip clubs, and when I'm with the homies, it's just like, hey, let's go to a strip club. So there was one around the corner from where we ate. Now we was trying to go to bars, but then we was like, bro, none of them was popping according to the other homies we was with. So I said, all right, fellas, well, it's time to do what we gotta do. Let's just go ahead to this spot. I forget the name of the spot. We got played as soon as we got up in there. We bought a table. I don't know why we did that. Shit was stupid. But it was cool.
But that's every time you go to a strip club though, they finesse you into getting a table. Not gonna hold you.
That table was not that bad. $600. No. There was 6 of us. We paid $100 right.
and we got a bottle. We was there for a minute. You right. Now here's the thing.
For New York, I was expecting 10 G's for a table.
Okay, you're right. Okay, you're right.
I was expecting that.
When we get in there,
yeah, you know what? Like, New York, that's
Boston,
fair.
In Boston, the table's like $1,000.
Oh shit! And them strippers ain't stripping. You know what I mean? They not really shaking ass. They not.
That's the thing.
It's lazy.
These strippers weren't doing anything either. But here's the thing, right? The longer we were there, the longer we were there,
worse again.
The more we noticed.
The drunker we got.
These women have some, fake asses. This joint is clearly.
They wasn't fake asses. They was weird looking butts. There was a bunch of weird looking butts
Specifically.
walking around there. They was walking around like they stuffed.
Weird looking.
Very.
What the fuck they stuffing their skin?
I'm telling.
Specifically,
Hey, Tyler. I'm gonna be real. Some of them get random shit in their ass, so they get them shots and shit.
You ever see
look,
them underwear with the booty
I
pad?
ain't even gonna lie.
Yeah.
That's what their asses look like.
For most of the night,
no.
I was avoiding lap dances from the fake booties. I was like, I ain't even gonna play with that. That ain't my type of style. I'm a duck and dodge, right? But look, they was like 30 minutes left. They was like 30 minutes left. I was like, and I saw, look, everybody else, like at least there's one of them. They was like, bro, I touched it. I was like, bro, what you talking about? You touched
Yeah, I just wanted to test it out, see what it felt like.
Yeah, bro. And this joint feels like it feel like styrofoam, like just a little bit softer styrofoam. The shit's crazy.
It was like firm but soft.
Yeah, it's not like. It's crazy to think that women go through that. What just happened? It's crazy to think that.
But like I don't. It was my phone.
Out of me. I'm sorry. That scared the shit out of me. You see me? I was like,
it scared the shit out of me too. But you see, I stay ready, so I'm not jumpy. You know what I'm saying? But what I was gonna say is, these are girls. You got to think about, because I stay ready, so I'm gonna get ready. These are girls who, I just got my tax refund. Let me see what I could do. I'm not that type of bitch. If I can't do it well, I'm not gonna do it at all. There's certain shit you don't half-ass. You know what I mean? If you ain't got it, don't do it. What did Jay-Z say? Jay-Z said, if you can't buy that shit twice, don't do it. People think you get that cosmetic surgery and things gonna go well. No, you need to have money in case that shit go left. Or when you get those things done, you got to actually go back for maintenance. People don't even know that.
I had a BBL bring me my Uber Eats the other day.
And what did it look like? Was it crazy?
It was a good one.
Because I bet you she doing Uber to do payments. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
She did that shit. Yeah. When it's done well, I can't be mad.
Her boyfriend was in the car too, driving, and he was staring me down, making sure I ain't look.
Yeah, because he know what the fuck who he with.
But he sent her out. He sent her out like he was.
He's trying to be like, yeah, get this tip. So you gonna send a tip or not?
He's like,
I let you look at her.
Ass. You see all that ass? You can't have that, but it'll bring you food.
Hey,
okay. It was like she delivered it on the top of it, like she walked back. And she delivered the food on top of that.
I can't with this nigga, man.
The shit was like a show.
Hey, that shit is crazy. I'm sorry. That's too much ass.
Oh, no. It was
Can you imagine wiping that? Get the fuck out of here. That's too much. Fucking shelf ass? Bitch, that's a lot you gotta...
You gotta triple up with the baby wipes.
Hey. Gonna fucking lose all of them? Nah, it ain't even that serious. It ain't even that serious. You know what I mean? You just need a little bit. That's people being greedy. It's never that deep.
Sometimes our BBL's bad for the culture.
Sometimes it's like, I don't think so.
I feel like
they have their place.
In the grand scheme of things.
I do. I think they're part of the culture.
You know what? If you get I see the BBL on TikTok the other day. This BBL, she didn't even look like she got one. She was talking about how she got a BBL. And I was like, oh, that's a nice one. That's a subtle one.
See, that's what I'm talking about. I want that subtle shit. I don't need that shit that you can see the BBL from fucking 3 streets over. I don't need that. I want niggas to be like, damn, she work out. You know what I mean? I want that.
Yeah.
A part of me
Khadijah about to have the largest ass this side of the Mississippi.
Can you fucking... And then I wouldn't know how to fucking act. Let's keep it a buck. I wouldn't know how to act. You walk around this bitch with G-strings and shit. Yeah. See, that's why God didn't bless me with that shit. Because he knew I wouldn't know how to act.
Only ass you can see from space.
Yeah. I'm telling you, I'd cut the fuck up. That's why God gives you what you can handle. Because I'm telling you right now, y'all better hope I don't come into some money. She and me.
They might have stopped Thanos.
Because I'm ignorant like that. Sure would.
I don't know when the BBLs really started popping, but part of me
Bernice
misses the old school, not old school, but like the music videos we was watching growing up, like Juvenile, just a whole bunch
where
of
they was
random
natural and shit.
Women
a lot
from
of
the
shaking
hood,
and jiggling,
like
and
women
juices.
straight out of New Orleans, just out there having fun, dancing, big bones.
Hey, shout out New Orleans one time.
Shout out New Orleans.
I wanna go.
Like part of me missed those days. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I can tell you exactly what happened.
Speak
was it
on.
Kim Kardashian?
I think so. I first think like, you know, black people, we always had this fascination with ass. Like we got like thousands of songs about asses. We've always been obsessed with ass. But I think it was the Kardashians that brought it to like white mainstream and made it like a okay thing for white people. Because for the longest, I mean, you know, black women were getting shots, you know, butt injections, ass shots, and shit like that. But I think when you see the Kardashians get it, it's like, oh, now it's like a cosmetic surgery. You know what I mean?
Because a white girl with a nice butt was a lot of imagination. That's what it.
What do you mean?
Like when they used to be like, oh, look at her butt, it looks so nice, and it's like just like, what are you? It looks like it's from your imagination. Like there's nothing there.
Hey, the white bitches now though, they lifting and shit. They ass is nice.
They asses used to be so.
I'm not gonna hold you. It's a different breed of white bitches out here. Niggas is eating Tyson chicken.
These white bitches back in the day used to be walking around with just booty holes on their back.
Yeah, hey, it's something in the chicken because their asses now is kind of fucking out of pocket. It's unsafe. It's
getting ridiculous.
The white man's like definition of a nice ass is so different from black dude. It's so crazy. I never forget this shit in college. You know what I'm saying? Like
white men like white people like a tight ass.
They looking for that.
I got a
gap. White men looking for that.
They like
gap,
a nice tight ass.
The thigh gap and shit. Yeah. Like, oh, she works out. She runs. She does a lot of running. They like that type.
They like. Hey, okay.
This girl got an ass of a gazelle.
We be like, what did you looking at, fam? What is going on in this world?
I'm trying to get this shit out. So remember Martin?
Yeah.
Okay, there was the episode where Gina's ass was very like white man ass. Like her shit was like she worked out. It was too hard. Yeah. I think it was one episode. He was like, "Hey, you hitting that Stairmaster too hard." So that's the white ass I think of when white guys are like, "Ooh, nice ass." That's the ass I think about, like that fucking, you know, the walnut ass.
Be able to bounce a quarter off it.
Yeah, and that's kind of fucking nobody's ass needs to be that strong. You know what I mean? That's inappropriate.
Ass so tight it sucks itself up.
Yeah, like no.
Is that the type of ass?
A bunch of bones and shit, poke it out.
Is this the type of ass Nick Cannon be hitting?
Hey,
Nick Cannon. Hey, some of them girls is fine as hell. You see, them all them. This is what he does, Khadijah. This is how you gonna do it. You gotta get all wild and out. You gotta become a wild and out girl so you can put a baby in you.
Hey, I'm convinced. Like I just need to be one of his concubines.
All them girls are from Wild Out. Those all Wild Out girls.
Hey,
the man has a brothel and a TV show at the same time. He sure is.
I swear, Tyler, look that shit up. I swear,
they all Wild Out girls, bro.
I swear. Well, girls. Hey, but he makes sure. Hey, you ain't got to wild out no more, baby. Yeah. You good. I gotta be a wild out girl. That's crazy. Yeah, that's fine. You ain't got. You do not have to worry about me. Application will be put in tomorrow. Cause he take care. Notice how these bitches ain't never fighting, right? They never, cause he's taking care of all these bitches. Yeah, I want to be taken care of too.
They all just want to be his next baby mom.
Yeah, and I always wanted to have kids, so it works, right? I want to have kids, and I also want to have money to support kids. He can do both for me. Exactly. So we love to see it. I'm being dead ass in case anybody's confused. So if you have the Wild 'N Out application, go ahead and send that over.
Oh my
pleasing
god.
things.
How many kids would you want to have? How many? Like, you want
Ideally,
all
I would like
five?
to have two. I would
5?
like to have twins. No,
5?
fuck you. See
5?
how that transitions. I would like to have a set of twins, and then that be it. But I'm sure my spouse would want maybe like 2 or 3. I think 3 would be my like cap. Like we're good.
You gonna name
You
them
need
Salt
to
and
get a
Pepper?
vasectomy.
You gonna name them Salt and Pepper?
Oh no, that can be a cute costume.
Do you want to start a remote podcast? Well, we have the perfect website for you, riverside.fm, where you can record remote podcasts and video interviews in studio quality from anywhere, used by over 70,000+ creators and Fortune 500 firms. Riverside allows you to upload your video and audio while recording on your web browser itself. That means you don't have to download any apps onto your computer. Riverside also allows you to edit your video and audio on the platform and cut up clips from your recording for social media. So if you're thinking of starting a podcast, it's as easy as clicking the link in the description. Thank you. Now let's get back to the show.
Y'all need to have kids.
I'm not having no children.
Oh, this motherfucker here. Literally. Literally. Yeah. Somebody need to push Get Out.
After a year and a half of marriage, we finally had a discussion about kids. Like before marriage.
All right, discussion, not no plan. Discussion.
All right, so we had we started like actually talking like timelines when we wanted to happen and stuff like that. And this is a very interesting conversation because I feel like I'm on the side of we could really plan this out. Like a lot of like my parents and pretty much anybody in my family that's had kids before this, it wasn't much planning for the children. It was like mostly like, hey, this shit wasn't supposed to happen. I just
shout out to the culture.
Yeah. And it's like, we finally in a position where we could be like, maybe we could wait till we hit this much, or maybe we wait till this, that, and the third so we can, really, focus in on this child. You know what I'm saying? Instead of stressing. You know what I'm saying? But also it's like, well, we married, we're doing good, like we're in a okay spot. Like, what's the point of why don't we just go ahead and whoop de whoop? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, it's weird. It's an interesting place to be in.
Hey, I'm not gonna hold you. That's privilege. That's definitely privilege. And that's good. That's dope. I never thought of it like that. Like when you think about like being able to plan for a kid, that's so much privilege and joy in that, to be like, hey, this kid is not an accident. This wasn't fuck, I nutted in your mom. And so, that's really romantic too, Tyler. Oh,
well,
that's sweet.
You should go into it prepared for war every time. You should go in there prepared for war every time, Tyler.
Oh my gosh.
Sometimes
we just had a sweet sentimental moment.
You don't go in there unprepared. Every time I go there prepared to be a daddy.
Sometimes sometimes I go in there and I just enjoy the moment.
One time I let it slip.
See? Yeah, keep enjoying it, guys. Come on.
It's interesting.
I'm joking.
It's just like, all right,
what you said makes a lot of sense. Nobody wants.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Jay.
I don't know what's going on anymore.
Jesus Christ. I mean,
I didn't have.
You look like you about to go on a rant, my nigga. He just shut down.
Talking.
Nigga said, that's just my face.
All right. It's weird because
I was done talking.
All right, it's a weird situation for me because there's not much counsel on this. Like, there's not many people we can talk to and be like, all right, when did y'all decide like this is time? At least for the first one, I'm sure a lot of people. The second one was a little bit more like, at least the couples we know is like, the second one was like, all right, we know what this is doing. But the first one is like, when y'all know it was, ain't too many people we can say when y'all know it was like, all right, we're gonna go ahead and do this. Like, it's just I guess, I mean, it can happen any day. One of my coworkers, I just talked to one of my coworkers today. I just found out the boy got an 8-month-old child. I was like, nigga, what? You got married after me. You got married like a year after me, my nigga.
Hey, and we know what they was doing.
Some niggas move fast.
I mean, doing what they supposed to.
They never stopped fucking.
See, my thing is, I will say this is like I refuse, and I was talking to my homegirls about this. I personally, and I don't know how guys feel about it, but I refuse to bring a kid in this world out of wedlock. I don't go to church every Sunday, but there's certain things that are close to the spirit, close to the heart. I refuse to bring a kid out of wedlock. So if we ain't, and I'm not doing that fucking proposing at my baby shower. It's been done. Ugh.
Boy, we've
please.
Seen that a lot.
It's right up there with the Burberry shirt. Let's not and say we did. Not the Burberry shirt. Let's not and say we did. Please.
Not the Burberry shirt.
No.
No.
I agree. I think you should. I don't. As a child that was born out of wedlock, I don't want that for my child. I don't want to hyphenate their name.
No. Oh my God! And I have to get married to somebody with a nice last name because I'm not gonna be fucking left out. I refuse. Oh, you think I'm gonna be the only motherfucker without the last name? Nah. One band, one sound. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shit.
I respect.
That's what I told Jada. She want to hyphenate. Jada want to hyphenate, and I'm like, come on, I got a good last name. It's a strong last name.
I wouldn't say strong. It's a good one, right? It's easy for people to say at graduations.
Well, here's the problem
and things like that, but I wouldn't say it's strong.
It depends. Every graduation, we never got to go to a graduation on time.
Yeah, you always last, but that means you can't leave early. Like if it's your wife.
Oh,
your
hey,
fiance,
I'm gonna be honest with you.
No, but
we out, we done. Would you take? We talked about this before.
Hey, that's true because it's B.
But
big facts.
Would I take Jada's last name?
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
Well, he proposed. He did propose. So therefore, if she says yes, I feel it's a thing.
And I'm the one who proposed. If she proposed, no. If she proposed,
it's different.
I think about it.
It's different.
I'm gonna be real with you. I need my real bitches to tune in. Don't you ever get on no knee and ask for some nigga's hand in marriage.
Wow.
Because I'm gonna tell, because that is fuck. Are you crazy?
Double standard.
Look,
as fuck. It's him. It's him. I look at these. I see on Instagram bitches proposing to niggas, and it just screams, "I'm a sociopath. I'm mentally ill and unstable." Yes, the hell. And then they got the nerve. It's not even in private. It's the whole grand finale. I want everybody to know this nigga ain't shit and hasn't proposed to me, and I've had to step up for said nigga. No, absolutely not. I'm like I said, I'm old fashioned. Nigga, you taking out the trash. Hello, gotcha. Yeah, we could do equality in certain areas. That one right there, motherfucker, not doing it. The hell? Me proposing to a man. Are you crazy?
I think it's fine. Personally, I think if a woman wants to propose, she can.
That she's doing fentanyl.
I would say no. I would say no.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna do a ballsy thing and then get rejected. I'll go fuck myself. You're good. You're cool.
I would say no.
Hell no.
If that's the case, if she's
he's stumbling on his words because it's bullshit.
Go ahead. To get married. That's what it is. The man is the one who asks the woman's hand in marriage.
Exactly. Thank you. That's all I need.
This is a little off topic.
But half the time we don't know if the woman wants to get married.
Oh, Tyler gonna take his
Go ahead. We know, my nigga. But this is a little off topic. But let me ask y'all something, because I was talking to my brother-in-law on vacation, and shout out to Dom, and he was like, "Yo, I just feel like as a man, like you really gotta, go through, really ups and downs in your relationship before she's the one."
I shouldn't laugh.
Like you really gotta go through some things. And he was like, I mean, both of us did some this shit, and then look at us now.
For sure. You know what? And I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not saying you like trials and tribulations are not gonna be present. They gonna be present. And for that reason, the nigga needs to figure it out. I'm not. But also, ladies, I'm gonna let you know right now, don't be that bitch to be with somebody for 7-10 years and then be like, oh, we're getting married. I'm not going to the wedding because you should have been married. I'm sorry. 7-10 years, you're Puerto Rican married. Fuck you getting married
for? Also,
at that point,
by law, you are married.
also, ladies, I need y'all to understand. You can't be Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? No.
Yeah,
yes,
go ahead.
No?
Get on the mic.
Ladies,
go ahead.
Y'all also need to understand that if a nigga might fall every now and then, don't go throwing his mother's ashes off the daggone bridge. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
indeed.
Indeed. That's the most
play with your mother and don't play with me.
Not my mother. Don't you dare.
I
don't give a fuck what I did.
I'm not gonna hold you. Shorty's definitely, there was some screws
for sure.
Not tight. But what I will say, Tyler asked me, he was like, if it was the nigga, let's say the nigga died or some shit like that, you found out he's cremated or whatever, and then you found out he cheated. Oh, his ashes?
His ashes
on the what is that called? The Chesapeake Bay?
Chesapeake.
Yeah, his ashes is for the streets.
That's disrespectful.
Is that the name of that? Chesapeake Bay? Did I say it right?
You put his ashes where no one could ever see him. Don't you toss him out into the world. That's kind of...
Yeah, I'm tossing them up. You know what? Matter of fact, I'm going to take it to a dump site.
That's the...
That's messed up.
And I'm going to spread that bitch out.
Unless he murdered somebody, I'd do it.
All right, so... okay.
No, because so that motherfucker could go chasing waterfalls and shit?
The more disrespectful thing to do would be to keep him in the urn hidden forever when no one could see him.
Nah, that's not really hitting where I needed to hit. I'm gonna be honest.
But Khadijah, if the nigga treats you like the queen,
hiding it, yeah, let's take it to the hoop.
If he treated you like the queen you are for all these years, when he died, you found out he cheated once or twice. You gonna tell me it's like fuck this nigga for life, for death?
Okay, no, you know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a scoop of it. I'm gonna take a scoop of it and throw that shit out. Not the whole thing, just a scoop, just to be like, motherfucker, you know,
scoop.
Just a scoop.
Cheating
scoop.
Pour it out.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Pour it out in the driveway and then spray it out with a hose.
Yeah, and wash it out because I don't want my driveway dirty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My God.
Just a scoop, Tyler. I mean, see, this is compromise. I mean, you have play.
I'm on board now. Fuck that nigga.
See what I'm saying? So it depends on the gravity of the situation. If it was like a little something, Tyler, all right, that's a little scoop. I'm gonna have to take it off the top.
That flesh.
Tyler thinks I'm crazy Puerto Rican.
Plunge it up. Flush it together.
Oh, look. Live your life.
Nobody will listen to anything I was saying.
Gonna be a whole bunch of niggas listening.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. All this shit I say, I have not done. I feel like people think I really do this shit.
Real talk, Khadijah.
I haven't flushed anybody.
Look, fellas, slide in. Go ahead, slide in, fellas. Give her a chance.
Oh shit! Oh fuck! I'm so domesticated. It's not even funny. I'm together, y'all. I just it's when niggas do you dirty that gets me angry. You know.
Look. If all the single fellas really listen to the words she said, this is really everything a nigga want. She want the last name. She lets you play PlayStation. Look, you nigga, we done got about 6 episodes of shit where it's like
I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? The joint about the PlayStation really ruffled a couple feathers with some women. Like some people really were not feeling that. Yeah.
Hey, that shit was popping.
It's a PlayStation.
They thought it was childish. One person was like, "Well, that's time you can spend with me." And I was just like, yeah, but I don't think they get it. I'm not gonna say who said it, but
that's crazy.
I'm not gonna blow up nobody's spot like that. But yeah, I'm just like, the mentality is really crazy.
What is wrong with women? Why do they want to spend every living second with their man? Every second. Like
I don't know.
This is why
that's
like
honestly,
Jada.
It's not healthy.
Jada be giving me my space. I be giving Jada her space.
Mm-hmm.
But like some women, like I be seeing it like, oh, my man. I hate when my man plays video games. Girl, go read a book. Do something else.
Hey, remember Boondocks?
Yeah.
Read a book.
Read, nigga, read.
Read a motherfucking book.
A job application.
Oh. No, but that's so obsessive. It's just like you don't get tired of people. Like I don't know.
It's
I
like
thought that was a Puerto Rican thing.
When I say to Jada, I'd be like, "No, I seen that white woman, Ivy woman. That's not a Puerto Rican. You know what a Puerto Rican thing is? Stabbing a nigga in his sleep. That's a Puerto Rican thing. You see her look away?
What's up with these folks? I'm just had to get
I know,
a black woman.
and I know it's true because it happened to my uncle.
Black woman just cuss you out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like nigga, you
black woman just cuss you out, make you feel bad about yourself.
Yeah, I could take that.
A black woman make you feel bad about yourself.
Yeah, like
they know how to make you. They know how to make you hurt your feelings.
A black woman?
Yeah, they know how to hurt your feelings.
You know, we keep you humble.
They be
we keep you humble.
They be like, fuck you, nigga. That's why I like your brother.
Words of affirmation?
What were you gonna say, Tyler? That's outlandish.
A compliment.
A compliment?
Oh,
nigga, you look alright or whatever.
Hey. Oh my God. Hey, I'm not gonna hold you. That's honestly like but even with our friends, like, oh, where you going? You cute? It's like, damn, you can't just say a nigga look good. You know what I mean? Like, it's really bad. We gotta stop that as a culture. It's fucked up.
The best compliment a black woman gives you is, I see you.
Hey, and you better take that and keep it in your pocket. Because that's for life.
I get an I see you. I'll be walking on sunshines and rainbows and shit. In cloud nine. Oh, I see you. You see me? I'm seeing. Thanks.
Jalen really felt that.
I should probably wear some Hoochie Daddy shorts. I should probably rock some Hoochie Daddy shorts so I get some compliments this summer.
Yo, Tyler, this is why you can't talk shit about my transition.
Yeah, because it's fucking horrible.
Horrible.
They're so like it is bad. We're gonna leave. That was bad. He's like, well, gee, it kind of makes me.
Well, golly, guys, you heard about these.
Heard about these youngsters wearing those Hoochie Daddy shorts? You should probably wear a pair. That's literally what we just heard. Stop.
You sound like a newscaster. Hoochie Daddy shirts. You heard about them?
Shorts.
I should probably wear some Hoochie Daddy shorts so I get some compliments this summer. How is that not a good transition?
That was bad, man.
That was bad. It was the delivery. That was bad.
You know why
wow.
It was bad? You know what
Tyler, you're kind of losing your edge.
You know what made it worse? We know you tried.
Right. That's crazy. It was heavy on effort, right, babe?
If it didn't look like you was thinking about it a little bit because you went off screen and came back.
I have been going off screen, right? It's a goddamn shame.
This nigga's like, looks down, Hoochie Daddy shorts.
All right, well, fuck it. Well, how about this, my nigga?
Literally.
I would like to switch topics and discuss this Kendrick Lamar album. Fuck everything else. Fuck everything else in the notes.
Damn, we just gonna skip over the Hoochie Daddy shorts?
Shit.
Hey, all right. Since we're skipping over the Hoochie Daddy shorts, just a quick PSA. Thighs out, gentlemen. Thighs out. I'm calling you out. This episode is brought to you by Canva. Canva is a graphic design platform used to create social media graphics, presentations, posters, documents, and other visual content. The app includes templates for users to use to design whatever they want for the free. The platform is free to use, but also offers a paid subscription, Canva Pro, which will unlock an even larger library of graphics, images, templates, and videos to add to your designs. So please tap the link in the description and get started. I want to see the thighs. And if you don't got a tattoo, it's cool. That's fine. But no denim shorts, because that is not what I'm looking for.
Khadijah, what's your favorite piece of chicken?
The thigh.
Bro, when did this start? But where did the Hoochie Daddy shit even come from?
That was
bro?
bad too, but
it came from y'all wanting to be bitches so much. Like, y'all want to be us so bad.
All right. No.
That's where it came from.
No.
That's where it came from. Y'all want to be so bad. I'm actually very concerned about this generation. It's getting more feminine and feminine, and it's kind of fucking scary.
It came from, I know exactly where it came from. It came from Odell Beckham. OBJ wearing his short shorts with his leg sleeves.
A little sweet.
And niggas with leg sleeves be wanting to be showing off their leg sleeves, so they've been wearing shorters and shorter shorts.
But the athletes been doing that for a minute.
Who wears short shorts? Guys wear short shorts.
It's NBA players. It's athletes' fault.
Oh, that's true. You got that.
It's NBA players and NFL players.
They the only motherfuckers that can afford a fucking leg sleeve. Yeah.
That nigga LeBron
like they make it look cool to have short shorts on.
Yeah, that nigga was wearing there's this one photo. I don't know why I remember this. Nigga was wearing a Lakers jersey with, these shorts could have been worn in the 60s. And them on the motherfucking basketball court. This shit was
crazy.
No, but they've been around.
That nigga
for
LeBron could have played with Magic
They just finally gave him a name. Because I've been calling him. I've been saying
Hoochie Daddy. Why I gotta be Hoochie
white
Daddy?
Dudes wear short shorts all the goddamn time. Because
so do niggas have girlfriend?
Same premise.
Same premise.
Do niggas have girlfriend jeans or whatever the fuck they call them shit? You know how girls got the boyfriend
skinny jeans.
Not girlfriend jeans. I hate Tyler.
Those are super skinny jeans, bro. Those are super skinny.
He said girlfriend jeans. I swear to God, we keep Tyler up to date. I swear to y'all. I swear.
I'm out of touch, man. I'm out of touch. Nigga don't even wear white niggas.
Oh God, not girlfriend jeans.
Nigga don't even wear.
I got white feet on.
I don't even wear. Oh my goodness, man.
Yeah, please don't. Thanks. Oh, you charge for that, Jalen. You don't give that out for free.
I thought about it. It's
all
okay.
right. Well, one other thing we need to. One other thing we need to discuss before getting to the Kendrick shit. I freaked out. We were supposed to save for last. I freaked out. But Khadijah brought this topic up in our meeting yesterday. Khadijah, you are a teacher in Texas. What is going on down there in regards to this the teacher shooting situation? Not teacher shooting in the school shooting situation.
So, right now, it's always kind of in this debate, right? Of like teachers and like there's drills we do for God forbid somebody comes in the campus or the premise, like what we're to do. But I think like as of lately, it's just like obviously hitting close to home because like now I'm in a state where it happens a lot often. I don't want to say often, right? Because it makes it seem like it happens every day. It's not an everyday thing. But I will say I've had conversations with people and some people are like, hey, I need to carry that thing on me in the classroom. And I personally, and there's people that have that same opinion on TikTok, and me personally, I think it's problematic that we even have to think like that. Like that I, as an educator, need to think like, oh, I need to bring a piece with me so that I can protect kids. I also think too, it's very scary for me to think about. Most of the time I'm by myself, so I don't have a TA all the time in my room. So it's me. So it's one adult having to protect like 20 some kids, right? Like, and to know that like, God forbid somebody is to come in my classroom, what can I do? Like in the classroom, there's nowhere to hide. There's nowhere to go. It's scary. I don't know. I think it's a conversation that like needs to be had. Also, like, I think like, teachers having guns is not like the answer. Like I don't think that's the answer.
I don't think teachers should have guns in the classroom. They're there to teach. They ain't there to shoot up. But I do believe that there should be like an armed guard at schools. Like
okay. So that I could compromise on that and I could agree to that.
And they don't have to be a police officer. They just have to be like a regular security officer that's like trained in firearm because that way cut down on costs because if you get a cop it costs even more for the school because you gotta pay overtime, and then like just having police present in school is just weird. And if you have them dressed as a regular, have them dressed as a teacher, but he just hangs out around the school, like a couple dudes. They have like a little office.
That's actually not a bad idea.
Like they're like the parking attendants. You know, like in the morning,
Yeah.
instead of having the teachers go out there and do it, have those guys do it, and they're also armed. But like they're not armed where it's visible, like they're wearing suits and shit.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hold you. And parents can kind of, if dismissal or arrival ain't going the way they want to go.
Yeah.
I've had one of my parents almost run over my operations manager.
Yeah.
Because they, and so it's like sometimes the danger is not like this foreign thing, right? Like you can't, people are just crazy lately and like their mental is fucking off. You know what I mean? And so you can't never predict. My thing is when we do these drills with the kids, obviously you don't want to scare kids, right? I teach elementary. You don't want to be like, hey, we're going to die if you're not quiet, right? But I tell my kids, it's like, hey, you would hate to be the person to lose this game.
Yeah.
AKA wink, wink. You don't want to get offed, right?
Yeah.
But I think it's good to train our kids to understand, like, you got to stay ready so you don't got to get ready.
Yeah.
Kind of read Miss Corrette, right? Miss Corrette's not playing. I'm being very serious. Yeah. I need you to follow my directions and I need you to do it quickly, right away. I've been seeing people come up with different way to barricade the door. Because that's my thing is like, God forbid, like, especially the way the classroom doors are now, they don't lock on my side. So I could literally open it. So I don't know if on the other side you can open it or not. Does that make sense?
Oh, yeah, it makes sense.
So like my knob moves regardless whether it's locked or unlocked.
Yeah. So
I get scared about that because it's like, oh shit, well, what if it's
that way you can't lock yourself?
Yeah, but then it's like, damn, if you're in a panic, you know what I mean? You think you locked it and you know. Yeah. But I just shout out to other teachers. Like I really think people don't understand or get like, I wouldn't say we're front line, but we're also like, our lives are on the line too.
Exactly.
So
that's
why we don't get paid enough.
Because if you think about it, there's security at college campuses. So why don't they just have security at the schools where they actually need it? Because at college campuses, like, money, you're true, but like at college campuses, like it's just a bunch of fucking grown ass adults basically.
But they're sickos there too.
Yeah,
remember the Unabomber? That nigga was at UMass Dartmouth. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and that's the part that like annoys me is like we can't bubble wrap, huh?
That wasn't the Unabomber.
Okay, who is I'm sorry.
Let her get a point. Let her get a point.
Yeah, the marathon guy.
The Boston Bob.
Yeah, thank you. The Boston guy. Yeah. So. I mean, and you also can't bubble wrap people. I think the best thing to do to just blanket the whole motherfucker is like, let's start regulating this shit. Like, we can't, especially Texas, you don't even got to be licensed to have a gun down here.
Yeah.
So it's like going to Walmart, you could pick it up and, just be out of there.
That's crazy. Imagine
it's
Walmart,
not safe.
Walmart just get a piece.
Yeah. And there's multiple motherfuckers out here getting multiple pieces. And they're offing.
But
right?
I also don't think it's a gun control issue. Like I don't think I think it's more of a mental health thing than a gun thing. Cause like
I think it's both.
Cause you gotta think about it like this. If you restrict guns, they're still gonna be able to get it. Now you're just making more crime. So now you're making people get guns illegally, and now you're causing more crime, and you're sending more people to jail. And then it's like a vicious circle of like the same thing with drugs. Like when they made all these drugs illegal, like certain drugs illegal, like weed, for instance.
Yeah, niggas still got it. Shout out to the plug. One time.
Yeah, I mean, it's
more of a
fair
mental
to
health
say.
thing. I feel like for guns, they need to have more like mental health screenings before they sell them.
Yes. Okay. That I like that. There we go. Yeah, that was my
like specific guns, but then also. That also can lead to people could still either way. People could get guns illegally, so like it's hard.
Yeah, I mean it's fair to say there's starting to be a lack of emotional intelligence going on in the world. Like, you niggas get upset one time and now you want to shoot up elementary school.
It's not one time.
I'm sorry.
So the rationale, the rationale behind his like the person like the kid doing it was people made fun of him for like him wearing skirts or dresses. Basically, I think the other thing too is for me as a teacher, I'm so mindful of this because I've noticed that people that have shot up schools, right, they're kids that either did not get the supports they needed, right, or were bullied. So I go out of my way to make sure, like, hey, I'm connecting you to the school counselor. I'm making sure that I'm supporting families that I know are in the midst of like a situation, or I've had a couple kids who have lost parents, right? Like father, moms, and things like that. That shit could go left quick. And I think even outside of being an educator, if you're a family friend or whoever, like, please, like, reach out to those people, get them help, because that shit evolves and becomes something bigger, right? And I also think, like, for me, I say this generation, they're super sensitive. My kids, any inconvenience, they break down crying. Like,
where did this come from?
It's honestly, I want to say it's social media.
I think it's us, like our generation, trying to be so different from how the generation before us raised us. Like we get softer and softer every generation at how we raise, because it's like,
I think it's the exposure.
Think about it now, like people beating their kids. People, you talk about, oh, I beat my kid to certain people. They're gonna be like, what? Are you serious? But then us growing up, we're like, yeah, we got beat all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like the people got super soft. Like there's people like who grew up getting beat, and like I'm never gonna beat my kids.
Sometimes, but you still got.
Sometimes a whooping.
Where's the balance though?
Saves a life.
Where's the balance between trying to raise a generation of children that ain't soft as hell, but also not abusing them?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That was an example I was giving, but like just like how parents used to give tougher love back in the day. At 18, they used to kick you out the house.
No, yeah.
But that was
it's tough
like,
though.
Yeah, it's like
this is another thing when we talk about raising children and stuff, and it's like, yo, what? I guess you could kind of want to have some type of. You can't really have a plan. You can't plan. These kids you got to figure the kid out. But it's like, bro, how do you really find this balance of make sure this kid is mentally tough, but also not fucking his life up, not having him go through some shit in the head. Like, that shit's scary.
You need to go through some shit.
I am an advocate for trauma. And I say this in the best way possible. The most successful people in this world have gone through trauma. Trauma is what makes you like a phenomenal person. I would like to say I've been through some traumatic shit, but I would say that traumatic shit has formed me to be the great, well, I wouldn't say great, but the good citizen I am today, right? Yeah. When you look at Oprah Winfrey went through crazy trauma. Look how successful she is. Maya Angelou didn't speak. Like her trauma was so bad she didn't speak for years. People didn't know she could talk. So in me saying that, I'm not saying go get an iron and fucking get busy on your kid. Yeah. But what I'm saying is at some point your kid needs to experience struggle, right?
Yeah.
That's fair.
Sometimes that builds character.
Heavy on building character. Like my kid's gonna feel it. Like you gotta work for I'll never forget this. I wanted a new phone. I needed to write my own contract. So I learned early on, like how to write a contract, how to type something up in a typewriter. I had to come up with a contract if I wanted a new iPod. Hey, I wanted a sidekick. I had to write a contract. I had to come up with an agreement. You know what I mean? Things like that where it's like, yeah, I'm gonna give it to you, but you need to show some form of commitment, right? You need to understand, like when you do X, you always gonna get Y, right? So your grade slip, I'm taking the phone.
Yeah. My parents just said no. My parents said nah, nigga.
No, I'm a firm believer. There's a lesson in everything. If you can make it a teachable lesson, then make it.
You was a no kid, Tyler. I call them no kids. You was a no kid, like you couldn't do.
That's why he's hard headed now.
Yeah, no, I ain't. Look, one time I'll never forget this. I gave my mother an invitation to a Sweet 16. This joint was at a church. I gave her the invitation. She said, I don't like the way the invitation looked. You ain't going. I said, what?
Your mom probably knew something that you didn't know at the time.
No.
Was it a bad Sweet 16?
Bro, it was a regular Sweet 16, bro. Nothing crazy about it, bro.
Damn.
Nothing crazy about it at all. I'll never forget that shit. I ain't like the way the invitation looked. It was black.
Shall I say, was it ghetto?
Ooh.
I mean,
was it ghetto?
So the church was like right on the Southeast DC Maryland border, which is, as you would describe it.
It's urban.
As shall I say?
It's part of our hood outreach program.
The ghetto.
For sure.
That's funny, man. Y'all.
Hey, this is getting like fucking depressing. Can we fucking pick this up before we end this? Like,
well,
Jesus
I don't know.
Christ.
Let's talk Kendrick. Even though
honestly,
I know.
I'm gonna say it right now before we get to the Kendrick album. We low key talked about all the themes of the Kendrick album without even discussing the Kendrick album.
Hey, see how we did that? That shit was simultaneous.
Yes. It was just like saying. A unofficial review of the album.
Like
hey, so then we can just put it all together and
cut it out.
I fucked with the album. Khadijah, you fucked with it?
Hey, Kendrick, I don't like that we waited so long, but it was I fucking
please everybody. Sorry.
Yeah, it was good. I like the song where he was, talking about white women. Fuck them,
Like I always say, fuck them.
Fuck them. Hey, that should go on a t-shirt. And then, hey, fuck them. What's that mean? Hey, fuck them. I mean, what do you want me to do?
Man, I feel like he gave us a whole, therapy session through volumes 1 and 2. Him being able to like break down and really recognize everything that was wrong in his life in volume 1, and then in 2, just like facing all the shit he was going through.
Yeah.
In a sense, that's what I got from it. But I would like to go in depth, but fuck it. It's an hour 15. And we're going to have to talk about this shit in another episode.
Hey, but you know what? We can really dive into that in another episode and really, like, you know what I mean? Bar for bar, word for word.
Patreon. Let's put it on Patreon.
Oh, now you want to put it on Patreon, Jay?
Ooh.
All right, if you would like to hear us do a breakdown of Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, and you would like to hear it on the Patreon, which means you would pay probably like $5.
$5 a month. $5. We haven't discussed prices. $5.
$5.
Yeah.
If you would like to hear album reviews,
like Cardi B.
Y'all let us know, man. Hit us in the DMs. Hey, Khadijah, we appreciate you officially joining No Clearance Podcast. To all of our listeners, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. I should have said this in the beginning, but make sure you hit that notification button. Make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube, subscribe to the podcast. Make sure you leave a 5-star rating and a review on both Apple and Spotify. And look, man, y'all stay blessed, stay black, and go get some merch.
Hey,
Podcast,
be the standard.
Peace.
Peace.